Here we go. Here's a question. Cody, can you tell me how you scan? Yeah, so that's a great question. So on these radios, they have what's called scanning list, which allow you to scan through different channels. It's awesome for certain things. This isn't really a scanner, so if you want to do advanced scanning operations, this is probably not the right radio. You do actually want to get a dedicated scanner for that. They're a little bit different. But for simple scanning, this is awesome. So we could actually have a look on the CPS here. Let me switch over to the computer. Yeah, so if we open up the programming software, I can show you kind of how a scan would work. So we'll wait for that to open up real quick. Okay, give it just a second here. We'll open up that CPS. Awesome, there we go. So there's an option here called scan list. Now if I click on that, you can see we actually have some scan lists in there already. But if you wanted to add one, what you do is just double click like that, and we can give it a name. So let's say I want to do my weather channels. We'll do NOAA weather channels. And you can add any of your channels at that point. See if I can find them in here. A lot of channels in this radio. Let's see. Should be in here somewhere. Yeah, we'll see if we can find them real quick. Obviously, you have to be able to find what you want to put in your scan list, but what's that then? I am not seeing those weather channels here. I believe they're in there, but so we'll do another just test scan. So we could put in, let's say, all of these channels here. We can just add those in. Let's say we want those channels. Then you can just click OK. And you can set some different priorities and scanning speed, stuff like that. Then click OK. It's going to create that, write that to your radio. And then while you're on your radio, basically what you do is you activate the scan list. So here we can switch over to the radio view and show you how that would work. So there's our radio. Hopefully you can see that okay. So if we go to menu, and then you're going to go down to scan. There's scan, and you can simply just turn on scan. Obviously you want to select a scan list first, so we'll go down to the scan list, and let's say we want the sky scan list. There we go. Here's a tip. If you have a large scan list, if you click into it, you have to scroll all the way to the bottom to actually select it. What you actually want to do is press the up arrow, and it will take you back around to the bottom where you can then select the list. So that's a quick time saver for you. So select current list, hit that. There we go. Awesome. Now we can turn scan on. There we go, and it is going to scan. We can see that there, obviously, because these are talk groups that we have not keyed up to. We're not going to hear anything. This is going to work well for like the NOAA weather channels I was talking about, or analog repeaters, or you could do something with like digital monitor. But there you go. You can see it now. If activity shows up, it's going to automatically stop on whatever channel has activity until it's done. Then it will keep scanning. Now, what I would recommend doing is setting a channel or a, let me switch back over here. What I would recommend doing is setting a button to turn your scan on and off, a shortcut button. That'll work. That'll be the best option for you. That way you can just go into shortcuts and set a button for that. That way you don't have to go in the menus. So hopefully that helps. Scanning works pretty well. Like I said, it's not a dedicated scanner, so it's not going to be super fast. But for stuff like that, it works great.